So this is an Evo 10, which according to Mitsubishi's figures, should do 10.6 litres per 100 kilometres. Or if you go by the MPG, that is 19 miles per gallon. So what I want to do today is actually see just how far we can get on a tank of fuel. Now those figures I previously said are for a stock standard car from the showroom floor. This one has been modified with bolt-ons and running on E85 fuel. So we won't do the claimed 10.6, which is around about 550 kilometres to a tank. I know we won't get that, but I want to see just how far we can push this single tank of E85, because today we're going on a bit of a road trip, doing about 340 kilometre round trip. Now I didn't bring any extra fuel, so I'm hoping we actually make it home with this tank of fuel. It's going to be mostly motorway driving, so I'll probably use cruise control a bit, but still with E85 and the extra power this car's making, I'm curious to see just how far we can go. Will we make the 340 kilometres? I really hope we do. And how much will we have left in the tank at the end? So with that said, I'm going to jump in the car, get on the motorway and start driving. As you can see, made it onto the motorway, fair bit of traffic, but thought I'd show you guys, if you guys can see that. So, car is actually reading at 10.6 litres per 100, so that seems accurate enough. That's with an average speed of 70, and if I just go through the modes, see distance till empty, so we've done 24 kilometres since we put fuel in, so it's reading 480. So you can see that 480 kilometres till empty, and yeah, 24 kilometres so far since we filled up. I don't think we'll get that 480, but I mean, I might be surprised. I'll do a few little pulls here and there, but we're pretty much just 2 hours on the motorway there and back. So yeah, should be interesting to see. The other thing I guess I didn't really mention was why we are actually going on this day road trip. So we're actually going to pick up a new car. It's not anything for the channel that I'll be filming or anything. It's like a new family car that we're picking up. So yeah, I guess I'll show you guys that when we get there. I might even have a little drive of it on the way back and let Letitia drive her Evo for a bit before we swap again, because the car is basically for her. But yeah, do a little bit of filming on the way, update you guys on how the fuel situation is looking, and yeah, we'll see how we go along the motorway here. Alright guys, well, we just arrived at our destination to pick up our car. So, fuel check, just over half a tank. Says we have 320 left, but yeah, way off because we have done 183 kilometers. So a little bit more than what I thought, which is 170 k's each way. It's 183. So that's like 360 kilometer round trip. And yeah, we have got 8.3 litres per 100 kilometers, apparently. 90 kilometer average speed. So yeah, we'll go in, pick up our new car. I'm going to do the first little drive in it, so I'll get some rollers of this Evo, and then yeah, I'll drive the rest of the way home. And as we get closer to empty, then hopefully we make it home, because yeah, we've used just around half a tank to get here. So let's go get our new car. Alright guys, well this is the new car. So yeah, pulled up here in the Evo, going home in the new sort of family car. So yeah, 2020 Mazda CX-5, super nice car. It's like the top model, so it's got some crazy features, which I guess I'll show you guys once I drive off. Not really going to be filming this car on the channel, but yeah, picking it up today, making this video about the fuel economy. So I thought to show you guys this car. So super nice pearl white paint, and yeah, like I said, the top model, so it's got like the craziest features, like heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, heads up display, like electric memory seats, radar cruise control, heaps of stuff. So yeah, electric tailgate and sunroof. So it's going to be such a nice car for us when we're not wanting to take the Evos or we need to pick stuff up, because yeah, it's got like not the biggest boot. Actually, I don't have the key. Probably won't open. No, but yeah, electric tailgate, stuff like that. Bose sound system. So yeah, Letitia is absolutely stoked with this, even though I'm getting the first drive, just because we're stopping for some lunch in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes down the motorway. So I thought I'd have first little drive, because I need to drive the Evo the rest of the way, worry about that fuel. But yeah, like digital dash, front and rear camera, Android Auto and stuff. So I mean, this is yeah, 360 camera as well. It's a bit speckly, but yeah, you won't be curbing these wheels. So yeah, we're stoked with this. Sunroof up. It's like almost a new car. It's yeah, a year older. Heads up display. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, super nice. So yeah, gonna head off. Might show a bit of this, what it's like to drive. Get some rollers of the Evo on the motorway, and then yeah, once we stop for lunch, I'll jump back in the Evo and we'll keep going with our fuel economy. There goes the t-shirt in the Evo. This is so nice. This is a big upgrade from her little Barina, which we still have, but we'll probably sell soon. I even put my cooled seats on, put it on low setting, and it is so nice, like cold air blowing on my back. So I'll try and catch up to her. Yeah, absolutely loving this. Not going to be modifying it or anything, but such a cool car, like for just a family daily. Got weather shields on it already. Few little factory options. Yeah, let's catch up to Letitia. I want to get some rollers for her Evo, because I did clean it yesterday, so it's looking really good. So catch up and film that. Guys, back in the Evo. Letitia's in the new CX-5 there in front, having her first drive. Yeah, she's loving it. Such a good looking car for like just a family SUV thing. But how are we looking for the fuel? So just dipping under half a tank at the moment. We've done 266 kilometers. So that's pretty crazy. But I'm not going to go ahead and say to do double what it's on now, because I've found that on the sort of last half of the tank, it seems to go down faster. So like we didn't get the fuel drop at all on that little bar graph thing for the first like hour and a bit. So it didn't move, and then all of a sudden it just started going down. I feel like once it gets down to like a third of a tank, that last bit really goes down fast. So yeah, we've done, like it says, 267 kilometers now. Says we still have 200 left to go, which maybe, I don't know. Don't think so, but who knows. And we're at 8.2 litres per 100 Ks. I have been running the aircon the entire time as well, just to keep it like how most people would drive the car if they were taking on a motorway road trip. So yeah, actually better than I expected so far. I'm not worried about not making it home with the just under half a tank we have left, with, yeah, like, because we've been driving for a little bit now. We stopped for lunch and then swapped cars over. So we've probably only got like an hour and a half left to go till we're home. So I think the car will make it. Yeah, pretty good. So I don't know, I'll probably pick this up once we're getting close to home and see where we're at by then and see what the kilometers are at. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy driving along in the Evo and yeah, let you guys know the total once we sort of get closer to our final destination. Okay, so made it back home in both cars, and bit of a problem now of having too many cars for a double garage. So I have the two Evos inside, and I'm going to build a carport soon to keep the other two cars under, but probably get rid of that one over there. This will be the new daily. But yeah, so we made it. Trip ended up being a little bit more kilometre wise than I thought. So I'll jump in to the Evo and we'll have a look. So, as you can see, 364 kilometers the car has done since we reset the trip counter, sorry about the beeping, when we filled up. You can see it still has that little tiny bit of fuel left in it. I think that will go, so it hasn't even had its first fuel warning light yet. I think that will go off pretty much straight away. It's still kind of calculating on its, I'll close the door, calculating on its the fuel it's been running on, like so it says 70 left till empty. I think it's going to be a lot less, but yeah, it's running at 8.3 litres per 100, which is all motorway driving pretty much. Did hit a max of 23.2 pounds of boost, did a little pull on the way home. So yeah, that's going to go first fuel light, I'd say any second now. But I think you'd get another, if you were driving on the motorway, another 40 kilometers out of this. So that would mean it would do 400. So I'd say easy 400, E85 car, basically staying off boost majority of the time. Couple little pulls here and there to have some fun. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed by that. I didn't think it would do so well. I thought the trip originally was a 340 kilometer round trip. I was actually a little bit worried about running out of fuel and having to stop at because E85 here in Australia, it's not everywhere. So servos that we can get it from, or service stations, United service stations, they don't even all have E85. So I was thinking I might have to stop at one on the way if I got really low, but yeah, we made it, and it ended up being 25 or 24 kilometers longer than what I calculated originally. I thought it was 340. So we'll put all these figures in miles as well. So we did 364 kilometers. I'll put up on the screen what that is in miles, as well as I probably hopefully did that through the whole video. So if you guys are in UK or US or anything that uses that to read, then there you go. So yeah, like I said, pretty impressed. Wanted to answer the question of, can you drive an Evo 10 or Rally Art that's running an E85 only map and take it on a road trip? Yes. Seats, check, super comfortable in these Recaros. I've heard people say they're not comfortable. I find them to be so comfortable. After a long trip, does not bother me at all. They're like, some seats, like normal non-sport seats, I find uncomfortable after a few hours. The Ralliart that we used to own, I found those seats on a 2-hour trip, my back would get sore. In the Recaros, I am super comfortable, super supported, so no issues there. And then, yeah, fuel economy, pretty good. 400 Ks to a tank, I'd say, on E85. I did the 450 on my 98 tune, or pump fuel tune, and I think you get 500 probably if it was all motorway driving. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below, and I will see you guys next time.